be hot back at the station, so once we're done with our meet, I'm turning my mics off. So yeah.
Okay, this is running on its own. So as long as everything goes fine, we can probably leave it here. I'm looking at all the rest of this stuff. There's nothing to it. And if she shows up, then she can do it. But other than that, it looks like it's running on its own.
You can come back and sell them.
Yeah, I gotta stop it. When is this one over usually? How
Well,
long?
this one won't be too long, but then there's a break, and then there's a.
If she's here. Call her. Well, sir, this meet should only be like, what, 30 minutes?
Hey, Mike, it's Brian. I didn't mean to spook who was ever in the studio. I was just trying to move something so I could see what song was playing. So, is Al still in there or no? What was that? Okay. I just need to get on here in a second. So, if somebody, if you want to pop me up, I've got my mics off. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night of high school wrestling right here on Home Country. KLGZ, Brian Wilson with you, live from the Bulldog Gymnasium as we're getting set for a non-conference triangular meet between Algona, Lake Mills, and Rockford, as the Bulldogs will take on Rockford tonight in the opening duel of the bout, and then it'll be Rockford versus Lake Mills, and then it'll be Algona versus Lake Mills, the nightcap here this evening. As Rockford does not have a full lineup or anything like that, so this first duel probably go a little quick. Then they're going to do some JV matches. Then they're going to wrestle Rockford versus Lake Mills, and then they will wrestle a couple more JV matches, and then Algona versus Lake Mills will wrap things up tonight. Our first broadcast here in the new year, it was a couple weeks ago that Algona able to secure a share of the North Central Conference dual title, as they were able to defeat Clarion Goldfield Dows by criteria, 36-36. Each team won 7 matches, and the criteria went all the way down to the 10th tiebreaker criteria before Algona was able to win that one against Clarion Goldfield Dows. So Algona splits that title with Clarion and Humboldt here in the 2019-2020 dual portion of the season. Now coming up on Saturday, we will have live coverage of the North Central Conference wrestling wrestling tournament from Iowa Falls. We'll have that all day long beginning at 10 a.m. here on Home Country, 98.5 FM and AM 1600. So just keep that in mind. We'll have more wrestling coverage coming your way later this week right here on Home Country, Saturday morning throughout the day, Saturday morning and afternoon right here on Home Country. Lineups being introduced right now. Bulldogs, their home mat tonight. We're getting set for the playing of our national anthem, and we will, once we get done with that, it'll be Algona versus Rockford tonight right here on Home Country. There we go, national anthem in the books. Getting set for wrestling tonight right here on Home Country, 98.5 FM and AM 1600. They're going to start at 160 pounds tonight. That'll be the first matchup here for this duel between Algona and Rockford, as captains will go out and meet at the center circle. Rockford is open at 160. Algona will send out Luke McKenna to get a forfeit here. Rockford open at 106, 113, 120, 132, 160, 170, and 220. So they will forfeit several weights here in this matchup tonight. The Algona Lake Mills duel, though, that should be a full lineup for both sides as we get set to go here tonight. Wrestling coverage brought to you by some of our great sports club members. They include Algona Freeman Auto Body, collision specialist, a total commitment to excellence. Water Connection, from softeners to bottled water and service, call 295-SOFT. Dump It, commercial and residential garbage. They do the work, so you don't have to. You got it. They'll dump it. Also, tonight's coverage brought to you by Hy-Vee. Use the fuel saver to fill your cart and fuel your car. Algona Livestock Auction at 169, or on Highway 169 North, where you get a sale every Monday. As Luke McKenna goes out and gets his forfeit there at 160. Lusher Family Dentistry, serving your family since 1965 on Call Street in Algona. Style Salon, your salon in Algona. Create yourself at Style Salon. Also, tonight's coverage brought to you by Farmers State Bank, where they are proud to be part of our community for over 100 years with offices in Algona, Whittemore, and West Bend. And Chemco Tires, they're all you need to know about tires and service.
Who's for 170?
So Luke McKenna gets the forfeit there at 160 pounds. And they're
Colin Murphy of Algona will receive a forfeit.
Colin Murphy gets a forfeit there at 170.
Here at 182.
Now they'll get the match going here at 182 pounds. The young man went out there for Rockford. They got to reset this here. So Spencer Long will be going for the Bulldogs at 182. First actual match of the night. It should be Corby Tomlinson. They had him in at 170, but on track wrestling. But they'll reset that and get things going here. Crowd still filing in. Rockford, a gray singlet, blue stripes, some white lettering numerals. Bulldogs,
Here we go at 182.
their new red singlets, mainly red. Got white on the back, Bulldogs on the back as well. Kind of looks like Ohio State singlets, actually, when you look at it. And we are underway here at 182 pounds. Spencer Long and Corby Tomlinson. Long tapping the forehead right now, trying to find his way in on Corby Tomlinson of Rockford. First matchup of the night. Bulldogs have received 2 forfeits, so they lead 12-0 already in the team score. 20 seconds in, no score. Long right in the center of the circle. Left-hand collar tie, trying to find his way in. But Tomlinson's got the inside tie with that right hand, trying to snap and get something going there. Long with a big brace on his left elbow. Fakes a couple shots, trying to get Tomlinson moving a little bit here. Right on the edge of the mat here, no score with about 55 seconds gone by here in this first period. Hand fighting right there. Spencer with a head snap, but can't do anything with it. Now Long with an underhook on that left side, trying to work in that way. Now Long goes double unders, snaps Tomlinson down to the mat. Can he go around behind, get the takedown? Yes, he will. 2-point takedown there, nicely done by Spencer Long. Got those double unders and just pulled Tomlinson down to the mat. Now trying to dig that left arm out. Trying to pull it up behind his back. 30 seconds to go, first period. 2-0 in favor of Long. Long pulling that left arm across the back. Trying to hook up a pinning combination from this right here. Get that arm to come up a little bit. You can hook it and throw in a half, and you're on your way. Down to 10 seconds. Spencer trying to walk that around. He's got a wing on that left side, but Tomlinson fighting it off, and Long's not going to get any back points here at the end of the period. Going to be 2-0 after one period. So 2-0 in favor of Algona Spencer Long. He'll defer to the third period, and Tomlinson's going to choose on the feet. 2-0 in favor of Algona's Spencer Long. Got that takedown, about 45 seconds left in the first period. And nice right out. Couple of head fakes. Nothing doing either way. Right in the center of the mat, both wrestlers. First actual match of the night between Algona and Rockford. As Tomlinson dinged for stalling there, the referee said not doing anything, just kind of banging heads. And now blast double attempt here by Long, gets in deep. He's got to hook that far leg, and he's going to get the 2. And wow, he's getting, I was going to say the referee not swiping it yet, should be. Yeah, Spencer had him on his back for a long time before the referee got down there. Now he hooks the far arm and is going to get the fall. Nicely done for Spencer Long, as he's going to get the fall there in about 2 minutes and 50 seconds, the time of that fall. So that'll make the team score 18-0 in favor of Algona. As Tomlinson did not belly out after he got taken down to the mat. Long was able to hold him there. And finally able to hook that far arm. He gets the fall.
Rockford, and for Algona, Cole Lewis.
So Cole Lewis up to the mat for the Bulldogs here at 195 pounds. 2 minutes and 51 seconds, the official time of the fall there. He'll go up against Zachary Pierce for Rockford. And Lewis, blast double attempt here, picks Pierce up, drops him on the mat, puts him right over to his back. 2-point takedown, near fall coming. Can he get the fall here on the edge of the mat? Cole sinks a half in with that left hand. Can't do it now. Pierce able to belly out, and a 2-point near fall given to Cole Lewis there. So 4-0, 32 seconds in. There's Lewis still on top here of Pierce. As Cole breaks Pierce down off the whistle. Pulls that left arm up behind the back. Now gets a little wing on that left side. Trying to dig out the right wrist. Now he's got it. He's going to walk right around the head here. If he can keep walking, he's going to turn Pierce to his back. Pierce trying to dig that right wrist out, something to brace with, can't do it. But Cole lost the grip there when he rolled, or when he tried to take Pierce over to his back. Pierce able to roll through, so no back points there for Cole Lewis. He'll have to start over. 55 seconds to go here in this first period. Cole digging that left wrist out again. And Pierce able to slip out for an escape. This Cole nearly had a chance for that whip over right to his back, but 4-1, 44 seconds to go here, first period. As Pierce tapping Lewis on the head. Cole slaps that left arm away. Down to 30 seconds. Pierce tries to shoot into the single leg attempt, but nice job by Cole Lewis to get the hips back, blocks it off, goes around behind, gets the 2-point takedown himself. 6-1 in favor of Cole Lewis. Down to 15 seconds in this opening period. Cole trying to get a couple of back points here right at the end. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 5, down to 4. Oh, there Cole had the whip over right at the end of the period. He got with 1 second left. That's what he was going for before. Winged up that left side. Yeah, like I said, if he had about 5 seconds, Pierce would have been stuck. As it is, 6-1 after a 1 period. It'll be Pierce's choice. He's going to choose on top. So he's going to go on top of Cole Lewis right here. 6-1 in favor of Cole after 1 period. Just underway tonight here on Home Country, KLGZ. Lewis up to his feet quickly, trying to fight hands. Pierce loses the grip. Cole gets the escape, leads 7-1. Nice job by Cole there to get up to his feet quickly and break that hand control of Pierce. Right on the edge of the mat. Lewis left hand collar tie. Pierce shoots in from a ways out. Cole throws him by. They go out of bounds. Cole nearly had a takedown there at the edge, but it was just off the mat. Couldn't keep that foot in. So 7-1 it remains. Minute 32. Pierce half-hearted shot off the whistle, but didn't really get close to Cole's legs. Now Lewis shoots in single leg there, puts Pierce right over nearly to his back, takes him down easily for the 2, but makes it 9-1. Pierce able to belly out before Cole could put him on his back. Minute 15 for Cole Lewis to work right here. Right on the edge, and they're going to go off with 1:07 to go in the second period. Like I said, Lewis leading 9-1. Pierce underneath. Cole slams his head down to the mat, taking that left arm out once again. He's got a nice wing on that left side, trying to find the right wrist, walking around. Close to getting a count right here. Cole sits right on his head. This is going to be a fall here in a second. Cole Lewis sits right down after he walked it around. He sat right on Pierce's head. And nothing but shoulders on the mat. Cole Lewis gets the fall. 3 minutes and 14 seconds, the official time there. Makes it 24-0 Algona. It's Andrew Hamilton, one of the Bulldogs' ranked wrestlers. going to get a forfeit victory here in this one.
Rockford is open, so Andrew Hamilton will receive the forfeit.
As Hamilton,
Moving on to heavyweight.
never would have guessed that Andrew Hamilton hasn't wrestled really before this year with his one-loss record thus far, and it still hasn't lost to anybody in the state of Iowa.
Jacob Titus will be wrestling for Rockford. And
So we got
Gavin Mites for Alabama.
Gavin Mites coming up for Algona at heavyweight. He's coming up against Christopher Titus here of Rockford. It's Gavin heavy on the head there, trying to snap Titus down. Jacob Titus, excuse me. No score, 15 seconds in. Gavin with a left side underhook. Trying to Titus tries to throw a headlock, but Gavin gets out of that. Gavin hooking the left arm there, trying to look for a throw himself. Minute 25 to go, first period, no score. Underhook on the left side for Gavin. Now he's going to throw Titus to his back. Got the takedown. Oh, couldn't quite keep him on his back. Gets the takedown there. 2-0 in favor of Algona's Gavin Mites. Gavin digging that left arm out right now. Trying to scoop around here and put Titus on his back. As Gavin ranked 8th in the state in the latest rankings from the Predicaments. They're going to have new rankings coming out here pretty soon. Now he's got a massive half Nelson in on that right side. Titus going over to his back. This could be a fall right here. Shoulders down, and there it is. There's the fall for Gavin Mites. So the pin comes on 1 minute and 24 seconds. And we'll head to the other side of the roster with the lightweights coming up. Jake Zabka will come out for Algona.
At 106.
Zabka will get a forfeit here at 106. 113 pounds. See if the Bulldogs send anybody out. No, Bulldogs will be open at 113, so they'll go to 120. So both teams open at 113. Bulldogs will, send out the wrestler here at 120 for a forfeit victory, and then we'll go to 126. Hunter Penton will get the forfeit there at 120. Here comes Reese Eakins at 126 for the Bulldogs, and should be Jordan O'Banion for Rockford.
126, Reese Eakins will receive a forfeit.
Nope, they're not going to send out O'Banion there. So Reese Eakins gets a forfeit victory as well, and here comes Hayden Thompson at 132. Where Rockford says they are open.
132, Hayden Thompson will receive the forfeit for Algona.
As Thompson gets that forfeit victory there, and now we will have a match here at 138.
West Connect will wrestle for Rockford.
So West Connect for Rockford.
Evan Deal.
Evan Deal will go for the Bulldogs here at 138. So we will have a match here at 138 pounds. West Connect for Rockford, Evan Deal for Algona. Just underway. Bulldogs lead the team score at 60-0 right now. Deal shoots in from a ways out, gets in on that left leg, trying to finish this slow signal, not trying to turn it into a double leg, but Connect pushes his head down and they end up fighting their way out of bounds. No score, 20 seconds in. Both wrestlers in the circle kind of tapping foreheads right now, and the referee going in there saying, hey, watch the hands of the face there. Deal at a 2-on-1 on that right arm of Connect. Connect trying to attack out of that. No score, 40 seconds in, first period. Deal right hand collar tie. Now blast double attempt here by Evan Deal. He's going to come out the back, and he's going to get the takedown for 2. Nicely done there by Evan. As Deal trying to work a wing walk right around the head. Very close to getting near fall points right here, but can't quite get that shoulder over. And Connect able to fight out of it. So they go off the mats, 35 seconds to go in this first period. Evan Deal in front, 2-0. Well, they're going to go caution green. Deal did something that drew the referee's ire there. 35 seconds to go here in the opening period. As Connect tries to get up, Evan plants him back down on the mat, now trying to dig that left arm out. Down to 25 seconds in this opening period. Down to 18 seconds. Deal trying to work that left arm, trying to get that wing on that left side. Now he's got it. Now he's got to try and walk around here. Now he's getting a count here at the end of the period. And he gets the fall with 3 seconds to go in the first period. Nicely done, Evan Deal. Walk that around. Gets the pin on Connect. And Evan Deal victorious by fall there in 1:57. So Brandon Harris will come out here at 145 pounds for the Bulldogs. It looks like Brandon will get a forfeit victory there.
Brandon Harris will receive the forfeit.
Yes. Rockford had somebody listed at 145, but not sending him out. So the last match of this first duel, the Taryn Romer, looks like, for Rockford against Hunter Berry.
152, it'll be Taryn Romer for Rockford and Hunter Berry for Algona.
So Taryn Romer going for Rockford, Hunter Berry the last match of this first duel. Bulldogs lead 72-0. Every match has been a pin or a forfeit. The only match that didn't go Algona's way was 113, where the Bulldogs were open along with Rockford. Berry with a right-hand collar tie, trying to work his way in here on Romer. Now works into a single leg right on the edge of the mat, gets the 2-point takedown. Nicely done by Hunter Berry. Takes a 2-0 lead, 20 seconds into this match. Hunter trying to dig out that right arm right now. Romer fighting hands on the bottom, not doing a lot to try and get up right now. As Hunter wasn't even covering his hips, not really building up to a base, just trying not to get his arm ripped out from underneath him. Hunter Berry does rip that arm out, now tries to sink a half in on the right side. Can't get that turn, so a minute gone by, still 2-0 in favor of Algona's Hunter Berry. The last match of this duel. Then we'll take a break and we'll come back when Algona and Lake Mills go at it. We'll have some JV matches in between here. JV matches between Algona, Lake Mills, Rockford, and then Lake Mills will wrestle Rockford here in just a little bit. Down to 30 seconds in this opening period. Still 2-0 in favor of Algona's Hunter Berry. Now Hunter goes crossface. Trying to work a long arm into a cradle here. But Romer able to fight that off. Down to 13 seconds. And it looks like it's going to be 2-0 after one period. Down to 5 seconds. Nearly out of bounds, but they do go to the second period, 2-0 in favor of Algona's Hunter Berry. So Romer will choose to be on top. He'll choose to try and ride. Maybe get a turn here on Hunter Berry. Tries to hook up a near side cradle and does. Hunter's got to fight out of this, and he does nicely. But that was awfully close to Romer putting Barry on his back. Now Hunter, nicely done there. Used a nice little whizzer to throw a headlock in. Now he's got a half on that left side, power half, trying to get Romer over to his back once again. Now 6.5 in on the other side as Romer was trying to fight off his back, but he's in deep trouble now. That's awfully close to the fall, and there it is. Nice job by Hunter Berry. Used that whizzer, kind of turned it into a headlock, and then was able to scramble with Romer and finally sunk a deep half in with his right arm and stuck him to the mat. So that'll do it for this first duel here. 78-0 will be the final team score. And as I said, we'll take a little bit of a break. We'll send it back to the studio. And when we come back, we'll have Algona versus Lake Mills. But that'll be a little while, probably sometime after 7:30 or so. But like I said, we'll have that coming up in just a little bit. But Algona wins it 78-0 over Rockford here in this opening duel. Luke McKenna, a winner by forfeit. Colin Murphy, a win by forfeit. Spencer Long got a win by fall in 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Cole Lewis, a win by fall in 3:14. Andrew Hamilton, a win by forfeit. Gavin Meitz, a win by fall at 1:24. Jake Zabka, a win by forfeit. Double forfeit at 1:13. Hunter Penton, a win by forfeit at 1:20. Reese Eakins, a win by forfeit at 1:26. Hayden Thompson, a win by forfeit at 1:32. Evan Deal, a win by fall in 1:58 at 1:38. Brandon Harris, a win by forfeit at 1:45. And then Hunter Berry wraps it up with a win by fall in 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Thanks to all of our sports club members that make broadcasts like this possible tonight. They include Catholic Charities offering professional counseling services to families and individuals of all faiths. Learn more at cathchar.com. Algona Plumbing and Heating, where a good flush beats a full house. Grassmasters, get tips and advice from their lawn care professionals. Grassmasters, where they grow satisfied customers. American Glass, for all your glass needs, think American. Walker Chiropractic and Wellness, serving Algona, Sway City, and the surrounding areas with chiropractic, massage, nutritional care, and physical therapy services. Dr. Bill Stroman, giving you something to smile about. Chrome Restaurant and Catering, nightly specials including pasta night on Thursday and prime rib specials for 2 every Saturday night, along with daily specials. Tonight's coverage also brought to you by Kasuth Regional Health Center, where they make KRHC your home for health care. North Iowa Appliance Center on Highway 18 East in Algona, where they sell the best and they service the rest. Tom Eischen Sales, your store in the country on Highway 18 West, Algona. Greg Penning and Company CPAs, your tax service professionals at Algona and Bancroft, where everyone counts. Also tonight's coverage brought to you by Yemlin Builders and Quality Apartments for Rent. Beauty and craftsmanship that'll never go out of style. Elbert Electric. Flip the switch to Elbert Electric. Call Neil at 320-0305. Iowa Lakes Community College, your community, your college. And the Feed Mill Coffee Company in downtown Algona, where community connects. So as I said, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. It'll probably be an hour or so when we have Algona and Lake Mills on the airwaves right here on Home Country KLGZ.